Whether you love it or loathe it, the Bentayga is at its finest with a V8 diesel under the bonnet. It's nearly as fast as the W12, far more economical and just as effortless when cruising, fitting in perfectly with the posh SUV's character. It's cheaper, too, although it's still impossible to consider it good value for money. A Range Rover offers nearly as much capability and luxury for less, while if you can live without the badge and some of the sumptuous interior fittings, an Audi SQ7 has the same astonishing powertrain and costs almost half as much. A 2.5-ton Bentley with a V8 engine that is capable of over 35 miles per gallon, that's from the land of fantasy, right? Well, for the first time in the British carmaker's history, one of its models has to be refueled via the black pump, not the green one. That's right, it's a demonised diesel engine in front of the new entry-level Bentayga SUV. While the idea of an oil-burning Bentley may raise a few eyebrows, there's a very good reason for buying a diesel Bentayga. Customers who opted for a W12 version are unlikely to worry about the financial burden of running something that barely musters 20 miles per gallon, nor are many likely to be that interested in the lower CO2 emissions. No, this car's real selling point is that it'll theoretically manage nearly 600 miles to a tank. Compare that to the 12-cylinder car which, on a good day, might scrape 350 miles, and you can see the real allure. In theory, it means you'll only have to deal with the undignified affair of refueling twice on the journey to and from your ski chalet in the Alps, rather than 4 times in the W12. For those still skeptical about the idea of a diesel Bentley, they need only take a look at the facts and figures. It's a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 with a 48V electric compressor to deliver 429 bhp. More importantly, there's a whopping 900 Nm of torque on tap. That number is identical to the W12 model, and is delivered in full from just 1,000 revolutions per minute. It's mated exclusively to a 4-wheel drive system and 8-speed automatic gearbox. If that sounds like the same engine found in Audi's storming SQ7, that's because it is. However, Bentley's engineers claim it has been heavily recalibrated for use in the Bentayga, with the emphasis moved away from sportiness to refinement. It's easily the most refined diesel engine we've ever encountered, staying fantastically hushed almost all of the time, and only emitting a distant V8 burble under hard acceleration. Don't think the quest for quietness has dampened its performance, though. Sprinting from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds and hitting a top speed of 168 miles per hour, it stakes its claim as the fastest production diesel SUV on sale today. But it's not the outright pace that impresses most. It's uncannily relaxed in the way that it delivers its punch, rearing up and firing you relentlessly towards the horizon with only a touch of wind noise to inform you of your speed.